Hello guys, good morning. So this is my chart GBPUSD and this is my 4 hour time frame. So I just wanted to share my bias quickly for today being Tuesday. So as you can see on my chart, this is my psychological level acting as support and resistance. That's the essence of having psychological level on the chart. Then this is the high of the week. As you can see, I've marked and labeled it high of the week. And then the low line, the horizontal red line, as you can see, it's been labeled as low of the week. So these lines are marked every Monday. So I mark these lines every Monday. So as you can see, after marking these lines, these levels, the high and low of the week, it gave me a very good entry point on this bias I'm seeing. So this is my 4 hour. So I'm going to zoom in so you see what's happening. So you can see from the essence of the psychological levels, price tends to react up the psychological levels. You can see price tends to either reject, break. So as you can see from this level, it got to this level, then it rejected. It got to this level, it rejected. It got to this level, it broke. So these are areas that are very, very important in the market. So, like you already know, it's 50 pips each of the psychological levels. So, as you can see, I measured it already. So, you know, absolutely it's 50 pips. You can see it's 50 pips. So, here I'm seeing and expecting for this to happen. If you can see, I'm expecting from this 4 hour time frame for price to pull back to my psychological level. As you can see, I have my alert set on that level at 1.36500, which is my psychological level. So I'm also seeing the high of the week, which is the yellow line you are seeing. So usually I look out for 3/4 confluences or 4/4. So here already, from where price is right now and what I'm waiting for, there is already two confluences there. So what I'm going to be expecting for me to go in for a sell, if this plays out, is to see an emo pattern on top of the sack level and on top of the high of the week. So when I see this, I'm going to fall down to my 1 hour. So remember, this is my 4 hour time frame, which means it's the overall time frame. So I'm going to fall down to my 1 hour, which is the intermediate time frame, which is the 1 hour. So you can see clearly what's happening on 1 hour. So like I said, I'm going to wait for an emo pattern to be formed here on top of the psychological levels and the high of the week. So once I found this confluences aligning, I'm going to execute on my small time frame. So I'm going to be looking for an emo pattern from the 15-minute time frame, which is my entry time frame. It's my entry time frame, so I'm looking for an emo pattern on top of these levels here. So I'm looking for an emo pattern to be formed before I can go in for a sell. And I'm going to be risking around 40 pips or thereabout. But here on this chart it says 33.7. So I'm just going to be risking around 40 pips or 35 pips. But currently it's 33.7. So I think I'm going to be risking, let's say, 35 pips. So I'm going to be risking 35 pips and then target 100 pips. You see, so that's literally what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing it this way. This is how I'm going to execute once I find the emo pattern on top of the psychological level and high of the week. And that's going to give me three confluences, which means 3/4 confluences. And why will I be selling? I found psychological level, high of the week, and then price action. The price action I'm waiting for is going to be in the shape and the form of an emo pattern. So this is what I'm waiting for me to get confirmation around this level. So please, if you want to learn how I break this down, how I do my analysis on GBPUSD, like, follow, subscribe for more.